welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to be kind of looking into the People of Guerra. In particular, that would be the humans and the demons, sort of what similarities and differences between the two, and kind of what makes them tick. So I'm just gonna kind of get right into it here. The humans of Guerra were originally made by the goddess of life, Vitala. Her purpose for creating the humans was to create creatures in her image to inhabit the kind and gentle world she sought to create. However, as they were created in her image, she lacked knowledge of death, and the world was quickly overpopulated, and the inhabitants complacent and sitting idle and doing nothing for what would be forever. This was counter to the purpose of creating the world, which is when the god of death, Mors, stepped in to lend a hand. He granted the humans the ability to die, giving them the drive to live fulfilling lives. With combined influence, the humans came to be what they are now. The influence of the two gods, with power that mirror each other, made the humans a highly adaptable race, and were to live in most environments so long as they were not downright deadly. Additionally, they were well suited to cast magic classified as miracles. Though it is not unheard of for a human to learn sorcery, their natural affinity for the art is somewhat lacking. As for overall appearance, the original humans predominantly took after the image of Vitala and Mors, predominantly having golden hair and eyes, or black hair and eyes. But as the people mixed and continued to live life, the humans began to adopt more natural hair and eyes, such as browns and blondes, though black hair remained quite prominent in certain regions. Older family lines, such as that of the more prominent royal families, who often have heightened magical abilities, tend to still be born with golden eyes and hair or black eyes and hair. This has led many to believe that the color of hair or eyes one is born with has a direct correlation towards magical affinity. Now, the demons of Guerra, though they share similar features to the humans, do differ quite a bit in certain areas of note. When the god of war Bellum created the demons to help defend the world, he made the demons in the image of the humans so they would be able to more easily live in the world that was created with them in mind. But of course, he needed them to be able to fight, and so he left his mark upon them. All demons are born with a set of small horns protruding from their heads that grow as they age. Though the style, shape, and size of these horns differ from demon to demon, they typically come in a style matching that of the parents. Additionally, demons have somewhat longer and sharper canines, often referred to as fangs. Many believe they use these fangs for combat, but in truth, you would be about as likely to find a demon willing to bite somebody to death as you would a human. Some of the original demons were born with dark blue skin, while others matched that of humans. Those with dark blue skin were told to have a greater magical ability. A demon's magical ability is not like that of humans. They were granted the power of sorcery, a more destructive form of magic. This magic predominantly is used to cast spells involving fire or lightning, though other forms do exist. A demon able to cast miracles is not impossible, but just like a human with sorcery, their natural affinity for the art is lacking without a particularly strong faith. In current day Guerra, demons and humans live alongside together, just as they fought together during the first cycle. No nation has any particular prejudice against one or the other, but of course there are individuals with extreme ideas. The long war with Acor, a nation predominantly made up of demons, has given rise to an increase in such individuals, particularly in Cassis and Pradium, where the most damage was done. As they were created with similar images, humans and demons can reproduce together. The child of this is often referred to as a demi, due to the debate over whether they would be a demi-human or a demi-demon, giving rise to the shorthanded term. Unfortunately, certain difficulties are common in this situation. Firstly, the likelihood of successful conception is lower. Additionally, the different forms of magic naturally found within a child of a human and a demon tend to lean towards one of two extremes. Either the magic fails to mix completely, causing the child to have a little to no magical affinity, and in worst case, this may cause certain health defects, or they will be born with exceptionally high magical affinity. A demi is typically only born with a single horn, unlike a full-blooded demon, and this horn does not tend to grow particularly large. The color of the demi's eyes, hair, and skin will typically depend on how the child responds to the magic of their parents. A child of lower affinity will likely match that of the parent with lower affinity. and child of high magical affinity would match that of the parent with the higher magic. Demons were not particularly well received within nations such as Acor, a nation that thrived upon the strength of one's bloodline, looked poorly upon those with such a high chance to be born lacking in strength or even sickly. This view has persisted since the fall of Acor, surviving clans blaming such weak families for their downfall. At the end of the day, however, one must realize that they are all children of the gods and cycle, and for better or worse, the fate of their world is in all their hands within the cycle of war. Hello everyone, and thank you for watching the video. Not much to talk about at the end here this time around, and also I think that video was maybe a little bit shorter than the others, but that does mark with those 3 lore videos done. I do believe we're ready for our first actual short story in the Cycle of Wars setting, so be on the lookout for that in next week's video. Additionally, depending on how some things go this week, I might have an announcement video later on this week, but we'll just kind of have to wait and see how things go, but just keep an eye out for it. Other than that, just thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, like and maybe subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video.